செம்ம மாற்றுதான் நம்ம TNPL மாப்பு. நம்ம ஊரு நம்ம கெத்து மூடிக்கின்னு கொஞ்சம் ஒத்து செம்ம மாற்றுதான் நம்ம TNPL மாப்பு. நம்ம ஊரு நம்ம கெத்து.
Shriram Capital Tamil Nadu Premier League 2023 கோயம்புத்தூர்ல கடைசி நாள்ல இன்னைக்கு இருக்கோங்க. இன்னைக்கு Lyca Kovai Kings vs Nellai Royal Kings விளையாட தயாரா இருக்காங்க. ஆனா அதெல்லாம் விட தயாரா ஒரு அழகான பதுமை எங்க கூட இருக்காங்க. இன்னைக்கு எங்க கூட ஜாயின் பண்ணிருக்காங்க. ஹலோ ஆண்ட்ரியா, வெல்கம்.
ஹாய்,
எப்படி இருக்கீங்க?
நான் சூப்பரா இருக்கேன்.
ஃபேண்டாஸ்டிக். we heard அதாவது ஜூலை 1 ஹிந்துஸ்தான் காலேஜ்ல உங்களோட கான்சர்ட் நடக்குது அப்படின்ட்டு நாங்க ரொம்ப எக்ஸைட்டடா இருக்கோம். நீங்க எவ்வளவு எக்ஸைட்டடா இருக்கீங்க?
நீங்களே எக்ஸைட்டடா இருக்கீங்கன்னா நான் எவ்வளோ எக்ஸைட்டடா இருப்பேன். No, it's really awesome because நிறைய வருஷத்துக்கு அப்புறம் I'm doing a solo show in Coimbatore என் பேண்டோட The Jeremiah Project. So can't wait.
Yes, we also can't wait. ஆண்ட்ரியா, சொல்லுங்க எங்களுக்கு, நீங்கள் நிறைய கிரிக்கெட் எல்லாம் ஃபாலோ பண்ணுறீங்கன்னு எங்களுக்கு தெரியும். தமிழ்நாடு பிரீமியர் லீக்ல இன்னைக்கு இந்த மேட்ச்ல நீங்கள் யாரை சப்போர்ட் பண்ண வந்திருக்கீங்க?
இதெல்லாம் ஒரு கேள்வியா?
அடடா,
கோவையில் தானே இருக்கும். அப்போ லைக்கா கோவை கிங்ஸை தானே சப்போர்ட் பண்ண.
அடடா, லைக்கா கோவை கிங்ஸ்க்கு கெத்து காட்ட நீங்கள் வந்துட்டீங்க. கோவைனா கெத்து அப்படின்னு.
அதே.
ஆல் ரைட். சரி, உங்களோட ஷோ, இந்த சோலோ ஷோ நடக்கிறதுல வந்து we are very happy. அதுக்கு அப்படியே ஒரு டீசர் மாதிரி ஒரு 2 லைன் எங்களுக்காக பாடிடுறீங்களா?
உங்க ஃபேவரட் சாங் என்ன, நீங்க சொல்லுங்க.
இதுவரை இல்லாத ஒரு
I knew it. I knew it. All right. Dedicated to the Lyca Kovai Kings.
Wow.
And the Kovai மக்கள் கண்டிப்பா என் கான்சர்ட்டுக்கு வந்துருங்க. இதுவரை இல்லாத உணர்விது இதயத்தில் உண்டான கனவிது பலித்திடும் அந்நாளை தேடிடும் பாடல் கேட்டாயோ.
வாவ், இந்த டீசரே போதும். இந்த டீசர்ல எல்லாரும் பயங்கரமா வந்து பார்க்க போறாங்க. Thank you so much for joining us today.
வணக்கம் கோவை மக்களே, போட்டி நம்பர் 6 பேட்டில் ஆஃப் கிங்ஸ்க்கு ரெடியா? எஸ், பேட்டில் ஆஃப் கிங்ஸ்ல இன்னைக்கு நெல்லை ராயல் கிங்ஸ் ஒரு பக்கம் இருக்காங்க, லைக்கா கோவை கிங்ஸ் ஹோம் டீம் ஆயிருக்காங்க. டாஸ் ரெப்ரசன்டேட்டிவ்ஸ் வந்திருக்காங்க, வரவேற்கலாம். We are very happy to have you, sir. Lakshmi Narayana Swami, sir. Vanakkam. Mr. Rajsekhar representing Lyca Kovai Kings. Mr. Arjun Kripal Singh, the match referee. And the 2 captains, KB Arun Karthik representing Nellai Royal Kings. And Shahrukh Khan from Lyca Kovai Kings. Shahrukh. Sorry. Tails. Okay, take 2. Heads is a call.
Yes, it's heads.
It's heads. KB, you won the toss. என்ன டிசைட் பண்ணிருக்கீங்க?
bowling போடலான்னு பார்க்குறோம்.
bowling-ஆ ஃபீல்டிங்கான்ற கேள்வி
அதே மாதிரி தான். சரி, bowling போடலான்னு பிளான்.
என்ன காரணம்? அதாவது ஆரம்பத்தில் முதல் 2 மேட்சஸ் டீம் பேட்டிங் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் அடிச்சு பெரிய ஸ்கோர் அடிச்சாங்க, அடுத்த சில மேட்சஸ் முடியலன்றதுனாலயா?
ஐ திங்க் எவ்வளோ டார்கெட் செட் பண்ணுறதுன்றது ஒரு கன்ஃபியூஷன் எல்லா டீமுக்கும் இருக்கிற மாதிரி தெரியுது. அண்ட் bowling எங்களோட ஸ்ட்ரென்த் மாதிரி எனக்கு தோணுது, அதனால நாங்கள் bowling இருக்கோம்.
ஓகே, அப்போ எவ்வளவு ஸ்கோர்க்குள்ள ரெஸ்ட்ரிக்ட் பண்ணால் அது வந்து ஈஸியாக இருக்கும்னு நினைக்கிறீங்க?
ஐ திங்க் எனிவேர் அரௌண்ட் ஷாருக் கான்லாம் இருக்காரு, தடால் அடிப்பார். சாய் சுதர்ஷன் வேறு ஃபார்ம் ஆஃப் ஹிஸ் லைஃப்பில் இருக்காரு. ஐ திங்க் ஒரு 160க்குள்ளே எடுத்தால் நாங்கள் சேஸ் பண்ணலாம்.
ஓகே, என்ன மாற்றங்கள் உங்கள் டீமில்?
ஒரே ஒரு ஃபோர்ஸ் சேஞ்சு, கார்த்திக் மணிகண்டன் அவர் வந்துட்டு அண்டர் 19 NCAக்கு செலக்ட் ஆயிருக்காரு. இந்தியா ஆடுறதுக்கான நல்ல வாய்ப்பு அவர் அதுக்காக போயிருக்காரு. அவருக்கு பதிலாக மித்துன் ஆடுறாரு இன்னைக்கு.
ஓகே, ஆல் தி பெஸ்ட்.
தேங்க்யூ மித்து.
நெக்ஸ்ட் ஷாருக்.
குட் லக், பாய்.
ஃபென்டாஸ்டிக். ஷாருக், ஃபர்ஸ்ட் பேட்டிங் நீங்கள் டாஸ் ஜெயிச்சிருந்தா என்ன பண்ணியிருப்பீங்க?
நாங்கள் சேஸ் பண்ணியிருப்போம் கண்டிப்பாக. ஏன்னா நாங்கள் சேசிங் டீம் லாஸ்ட் இயர்லேருந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா, அண்ட் அந்த பிளாய் தான் இன்றைக்கும் யூஸ் பண்ணலான்னு பார்த்தோம்.
இந்த பிச்சை பற்றி உங்களோட அசஸ்மெண்ட் என்ன ஷாருக்? ஏன்னா கொஞ்சம் ட்ரிக்கியாக இருக்குன்னு சில கேப்டன் சொல்கிறாங்க, நல்ல பேட்டிங் ட்ராக் அப்படின்னு பிச் ரிப்போர்ட்டில் சொல்கிறாங்க. உங்களோட அசஸ்மெண்ட்?
கண்டிப்பாக ட்ரிக்கியாக இருக்குது இந்த விக்கெட். லாஸ்ட் இயர் மாதிரி இல்லை, கொஞ்சம் ஸ்டிக்கியாக இருக்குது, அவ்வளோவா திரும்பலை. ஐ திங்க் டர்ன் ஆனால் ஆடிடலாம், பட் ஸ்டிக்கியாக இருந்தால் இன்னும் கொஞ்சம் கஷ்டம். ஸோ அடாப்ட் பண்ணுறது ரொம்ப முக்கியம் ஆஸ் பேட்ஸ்மேன்ஸ்.
அண்ட் டீம் நியூஸ்?
சேம் டீம்.
Okay, fantastic Shahrukh, all the best. Thank you for talking to us. Ladies and gentlemen, இங்கே வந்திருக்கிற நியூஸ் என்னன்னா, நெல்லை ராயல் கிங்ஸ் டாஸ் ஜெயிச்சிருக்காங்க, ஃபர்ஸ்ட் bowling செய்ய போறாங்க.
Time to play with the Tata Sonata countdown. Sandeep Warrior with the new ball. Starts off with the wide. I'm Badri. I'm joined in this commentary stint by Mr. Lakshman Sivaram Krishnan. Welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you, Badri. Good evening to all. 2 very good teams competing tonight. Expect a great battle on the hands. Very similar, the composition of both the teams. Take a look at the combination. A lot of all-rounders. They're playing with 4 regular bowlers. Good line, extremely good line for any player. Just the corridor of uncertainty. Good seam presentation as well. Initially, you'll find most of the batsmen a little bit lazy on the ball, footwork not up to the mark.
Sandeep Warrior has got good airspeed. Probably the top 3 quickest bowlers in the Shriram TNPL 2023. Pace always has its value.
Dream 11. Team for both sides. Lyca Kovai Kings unchanged. 1 change for Nellai Royal Kings. Was a forced change. Very good balance in terms of having all-rounders. 4 bowlers right at the bottom. But they make up with plenty of all-rounder options in the team.
Lyca Kovai Kings have a very, very deep batting lineup. They were at a precarious situation in the previous game. At 14 for 3, they went on to post a score of 180 runs. That to me shows character in the batting lineup.
A lot will depend on Sai Sudarshan, how he plays, and towards the end, Shah Rukh Khan still wants to play the role of a finisher. Shah Rukh Khan, but quite happy to bowl early up in the innings. Excellent start to the over. Good line, good length.
Let's take a look at the wicket here. Sri Ramakrishna College Ground, Coimbatore. Paces have been more successful. 22 wickets. They've been more economical as well. The wicket just not coming on, skidding on. It's a little bit tacky. It's probably the reason both the captains wanted to bowl first, because they don't know what target to set. Good over so far. Another dot ball.
I've seen a score of 179 on day 1 after being 14 for 3. This is the game in the first score. Lyca Kovai Kings were 14 for 3 at one stage, and Sai Sudarshan and Mukhilesh set up a steadying partnership. It is simply outstanding. Quality batsmen get runs on any pitch. First game, Lyca Kovai Kings, that was the highest score. Thereafter, we're seeing 120s.
Pace has its value. Another good over. Start with 1 without loss. Bat can bowl, can field. Spend some time with RCB. Outside edge. Straight to third man.
Just saw the graphic as we came back from the commercial break. Talking about the team composition and the combination, it makes it a lot easier for the captain to pick a side when there are all-rounders. 3 all-rounders in the Lyca Kovai Kings. Mukhilesh, Shah Rukh Khan and Mohammed. So 4 regular bowlers. And Nellai Royal Kings also have a couple of all-rounders who are top-order batsmen. That's fantastic. Nitish Rajagopal and Arun Kumar. And a couple of all-rounders in the middle order. Jain and Mithun. It's nice to see somebody who can contribute in all departments of the game. Especially if you're a top-order batsman who can bowl.
In the air and he's taken. Excellent catch at extra cover. It's a share on fly, power catch of the match taken by Nidish. It's what happens when you're batting with the new ball and the point of contact, it's outside of your zone. That's what happened with Sachin. He reached for the ball. That's the reason the ball went in the air and he's not here. Got to allow the ball to come and play underneath your eyes, especially with the newer ball. Good bowling from Sonu Yadav, hitting the right lines and lengths. Slashes hard. Sai Sudarshan off the mark with another Shriram 4 to his account.
I wonder if the bowler's feeling the pressure when Sai Sudarshan arrived at the crease. You should have the confidence up a little bit more, having picked up a wicket. You identify the batsman, what you want to bowl, and don't look at the batsman. Look at the area where you want to bowl. You're going to go by the reputation of the form that Sai Sudarshan is in. At the moment, you're going to bowl a lot of loose balls. Don't play by reputation. Play by the skills that you possess as a bowler.
It's quality batsmanship. Only little bit of room on offer. But that's all Sai wanted. This is what I like about Sai Sudarshan. He's a busy player as well. A little bit of width. He slashed it for a boundary. And the next ball, what does he do? Plays it off the dips, rotates the strike. He's in a purple patch. This is IPL. Over 500 runs for him at a very, very healthy strike rate. And he's just 21. A minor change in the field. Third man, short third man coming finer. A deep whitish point. And that's exactly where the ball goes for a single. End of 2, 8 for 1. He started off well here, Sandeep Warrior. Just look at the first over here. Good lines and lengths. Start off with the wide, but the next 6 deliveries were good. Making Sachin reach out for those deliveries, using that angle, bowling over the wicket, going across the left-hander. Bowling into the wind too. Doesn't seem to bother him, Sandeep Warrior.
Too many new ball bowlers don't do that. He's had the first option. Most bowlers would have gone with the wind. I think being the more experienced, he's taken the responsibility of bowling into the wind. That's good to see. Very heartening to see.
I was just going to say that, LS. Usually the senior bowlers, they always say, I'm bowling with the wind. And you youngster, go bowl against it.
Not always. Not nowadays. Let's be honest.
But if both bowlers want to choose an end, who do you think, LS, should be the adjudicator? Who should choose? Is it the captain? What a shot! Through the offside. He never wanted to keep it down. Through the line. Another Shriram 4 for the Lyca Kovai Kings.
Better footwork than Sachin. Stands like a hawk, very still, so he can watch the ball very nicely onto the bat. The intention was never to hit it into the ground. Standing tall, staying tall, and getting the elevation. He was looking for timing more than power. Very well played shot in the end. So in the case of Sachin, his footwork was never there. Just had that initial footwork of halfway up, down the ground.
Can't go wrong when you have the right intentions, LS.
If the intent is good and you're positive frame of mind, then the body works well. Body really works well when the mind commands your body to work well.
Golden words.
On the other hand, if your mind is negative, suppose the ball is up in the air, for example, and you're under pressure, your hands get tight, and very often we talk about hard hands and the ball spinning out of spinning out of the fielder's hand. So it's about being relaxed, whether you're batting, bowling, or fielding. And Sandeep Warrior, although he's gone for a boundary, the number of dot balls that he's bowling is going to add pressure.
Yeah, he's sticking to the process of bowling the right lines and lengths. I want to see more intent, more shots, like the one we saw this over from the batsman. Sandeep Warrior just too good for him. 128 kilometers per hour. Previous delivery. Some electric bowling from Sandeep Warrior. Other side, there is the Ether 450X. Some lovely, vibrant colors. Very, very cute, smart scooters these. They can go at a good speed as well, LS. I saw one zip past me today.
I know you were sprinting.
I was in a car, LS.
That's even worse. But the bike is too good. Do you have a bike license though?
I have a bike license.
Check your license after the stint.
In the air, but nobody's there at third man. It was shot. He just glided it over the short third man's head for a boom, boom, boomer six. The first one of tonight. Fine leg. Two square. A little bit of error in line from Sonu Yadav. And you can't do that to Sai Sudarshan. He's going to get a four every ball, every day.
High quality players know exactly where the field is and play according to that. Because the field was square, he allowed the ball to come on to him and played it very, very late. And he got a Shriram 4. By playing it late, you get it fine. Sensible, intelligent and excellent batting from a high quality player.
Offside this time. Boy, this boy can bat. One on the leg side. This time Sonu Yadav didn't do much wrong except for a little bit short, little bit of width. That's all Sai needed.
In trying to correct his line and length, he's messed it up completely. Previous delivery was down the leg side half volley. He wanted to change his line off stump. If it was outside off stump, short and setting up to be hit. Boy, oh boy. Sai Sudarshan will not miss it. He'll relish every bit of it.
The first delivery of the over in a power play especially is very, very important. When you bowl a poor delivery, this is what happens. You're under pressure as a bowler. Ah, almost. Almost. That's what Sonu Yadav has to do. Hit more balls and lines and lines.
Sticky pitch. And having struck a couple of boundaries, the propensity of a batsman in form, Sai Sudarshan, is to go for the drive, but he checked it at the last moment. Don't forget the last ball of the previous over was a 6. Gaining some momentum in the power play.
Leg side just works it, Sai Sudarshan. He can play the big shots, but he's got this uncanny ability to rotate the strike as well. He's a busy player too, Sai Sudarshan. He always keeps reacting to the next ball, plays it on its merit. Even in T20 cricket, that's a very good quality to have. That's what gives you consistency as a batsman. TNPL fans here in Coimbatore, lovely weather, nice evening. Fans of all ages, genders have come to enjoy the Shriram TNPL 2023. IPL stars today, Sai Sudarshan, Shah Rukh Khan. Offside, slashes it. This over is turning out to be a big one for the Lyca Kovai Kings. They needed it and they're getting it.
Screeching away to the boundary. Nicely on top of the bounce, using the depth of the crease. Suresh Kumar. And more importantly, finding the gap. He might have a field on the boundary. No stopping that. Very good partnership building up in terms of the runs coming quickly and fabulous stroke making.
He wanted a big over. Sonu Yadav is providing it. Leg side, another one. It is a massive over. This fourth over. A change in momentum for the Lyca Kovai Kings. End of 4, 35 for 1.
That would have been another boundary. They're looking absolutely on the money at this point. The Lyca Kovai Kings, Shivani.
Good evening, Abhi. Good evening, viewers. A quick single here, direct hit. And they're taking the overthrow run as well. Good running here between these two batters. We've seen them score plenty of boundaries already, but the running has been good as well.
Sai Sudarshan has transformed himself into a phenomenal athlete. Has the belief to complete 24 yards, even though the ball reached the fielder. Technically, they've stolen 2 runs out of nothing. I saw him during the IPL as well. He was absolutely on fire in the field, Sai Sudarshan. For the last over, 4 boundaries coming of it. And both of them displaying their vast array of shots. This looks a really good pitch. And it's fitting for the last game of this leg here in Coimbatore that the Kovai Kings have come out all guns firing.
The bowling hasn't been bad. Bowling good areas, but the batters have been on top of it. Nicely played down the ground again for a single. You can see a bit of width on offer, and they're making the most of it. Sai Sudarshan getting into great positions, getting close to the ball. Suresh Kumar very strong through the offside, also behind square. Any wideish deliveries, they've taken full toll on them.
It clearly shows that this pitch has a bit more bounce than the previous one. But the spinners come in and just made things quieter. A good over from Lakshay Jain, just 5 coming off it. Sai Sudarshan will keep strike. It's 40 for 1. Yeah, in case people were wondering why Karthik Manikandan's missed out, he's gone to the NCA as part of the under-19s. And Arun Karthik mentioning at the toss that it's a great opportunity for him to go upwards in terms of junior cricket, possibly playing for India at the under-19 level. That is an opportunity you absolutely cannot miss. Wishing the best to the young leggy. But Mithun gets an opportunity here. It's an all Kovai battle almost. Mithun hails from Coimbatore, so does J. Suresh Kumar. Two balls. He's missed it twice.
This one going the other way. Just a tad away from the batter. Showing his variations, Mithun. Good so far. Nicely guided there by Suresh Kumar. He's very strong in that area. Likes to play behind square on the offside.
He'll be sort of kicking himself because he's a very strong player through the offside, Suresh Kumar. And Mithun's line of attack, even though he had two fielders on the leg side, was wide outside off stump. He would be thinking, I should have got myself a boundary or two here. Could that put that extra bit of pressure on Sai Sudarshan here? That's class written all over it. Spoke about that extra bit of pressure, but he rocked back and punched it through mid-wicket for another Shriram 4.
Picks up that length very quickly, rocking back. He's able to exert so much power into that shot without looking like he is.
Dot to finish the power play. At the end of 6, it's 46 for 1. The change-ups of Poya Mori as well. So they've got a lot of options to choose from, the Royal Kings. Be interesting to see how they approach this.
Already a difference between the previous game and this one. We saw Poyamori bowling already in this stage in the first game, whereas they've gone with spinners. Of course, a lot of pressure put by the batters. But Hrithik Ishwaran, of course, behind the stumps. Sandeep Warrior, we've already seen. Poyamori is yet to bowl, death specialist. Exciting, exciting battle between bat and ball.
Played away fine, but will just be the single. A lot of power in the Kovai Kings lineup. Mukhilesh, Shah Rukh Khan, Mohammad, all big strikers of the ball. Hearing some good reports about Ram Aravind as well. What a few runs in the practice games. So they will be fancying themselves to another score of 180. I'll tell you what I fancy. The Citroen car. We were talking about the bike earlier, but this is the one that I like best. French made, born French and made in India with 100 years plus legacy. Now express your style better than ever. Visit citroen.in to know more. That's poor fielding, because they hit it straight to him and ran.
It's the pressure the batters are putting on the fielders. He's carving that, trying to carve that through that point region. But it was good bounce as well, straight into the fielder's hands.
That's the thing with a point fielder, Shabani, because you need to be there for the single. In the air, a call for 2 as well, and Sai Sudarshan comes back comfortably, and so does Suresh Kumar. This is quality running between the wickets from these two batters.
Not quite timed by Suresh Kumar, but that gave them an opportunity to come back for the 2. Sai Sudarshan very aware, and with that too, the 50 partnership comes up for Suresh Kumar and Sai Sudarshan. Both batters making it in comfortably.
Stopping a bit, but will keep strike. 7 runs of the 7th over. It's 53 for 1. This has been an exhibition from the Kovai Kings batters. Looking positive. The intent has been there. And we've seen a couple of low-scoring games, or rather low-scoring first innings in the last couple of days. But Kovai Kings are on a mission to change that.
The 2 batters here have read the pitch very well, adjusted, using their feet. Sai Sudarshan, you can see when he has a bit of width, he's getting nice and close to the ball.
That's a quality shot. Shot wide. All he had to do was pick the cap. And he picked it powerfully, Sai Sudarshan.
Not a big gap either. There's extra cover and a long off. had to really thread the needle, and he did there for a Shriram 4.
This is much better from Mithun. That's exactly what you need to be doing to Sai Sudarshan instead of trying those carom balls and other variations that he possesses. Might as well bowl those offies. If he wants to bowl them quicker through the air, it's understandable. But bowling short with the bounce on offer is going to be bread and butter for Sai Sudarshan.
Smart cricket as well between these two batters. When the single is on offer, they're taking it. They're not trying to convert that into a 4 or a 6. The boundaries and 6s that they've scored has come with no risk, pretty much.
Just waited on that for a second to find the gap. There's no stopping Sai Sudarshan here because it's either a single or a boundary. They need to find a way to put some pressure on him, think differently, because he's on top of the Aether Electric batter leaderboard. And these sort of short balls aren't helping. Good effort from the fielder. I hope he's okay because he's calling for the physio immediately. Nitish Rajagopal. Saved a couple of runs for sure. At the end of 8, it's 63 for 1.
A little bit of trouble for Nellai Royal Kings. We don't know about Nitish Rajagopal yet. He's gone inside. I think it's his shoulder. Hope he's okay. If they are one batsman short, it's going to be big trouble for them. Fans in all ages, genders have come to watch the Shriram TNPL 2023 here in Coimbatore. It's lovely and pleasant. As always it is in Coimbatore.
Keeps it simple, does Poyamuli. Bowls a stump to stump line and keeps varying the length. He did show a very good ability to bowl Yorkers towards the end and also bowl the slower deliveries. This is the last day at Kovai or Coimbatore, and then this fantastic tournament goes to Tindukal and then Salem. And then Tirunelveli and Salem will host the knockout phase of the tournament.
It's going to get more and more windy as the tournament progresses. Tirunelveli perhaps the most windy of them all. All beautiful towns in the state of Tamil Nadu. Dindigul, Salem, Tirunelveli. Much to explore. Down the leg side. Nice fielding by short fine leg. Get some hand on it. Prevent the boundary.
It's good commitment, which is what is required when the opponents have got off to a good start and there's a partnership going along nicely. You need commitment on the field. It's good to see the Nellai fielders doing exactly what is expected of them.
And for the Lyca Kovai Kings as well, WV, I think it's an important passage of play this. Middle overs, the ball starts to grip a bit. It gets harder to hit those boundaries. Look at that. Look at that. That ball again just stopping. Poyamuri using his deception. The middle overs is where the key lies.
Yeah, he does have terrific control over the slower deliveries. Does Poyamuli. He can bowl different lengths when he's taking pace off the ball. That's a special ability that.
Need to play smart cricket. between these 9 and 16 overs. Keep rotating strike, find those boundaries regularly. Sai Sudarshan has shown the way how it can be done even in the previous game.
Sai Sudarshan does have a calm side to his game as well. He can play explosive shots, but he knows when to go for them. Lovely support from the crowd here at Coimbatore. Look at that, not an empty chair there to witness the last game in the Shriram capital TNPL. This is the first leg, and we move over to Dinakal after this game.
In the air, into the hands, a soft dismissal. Sharon Ply, power catch taken by Mohan Prasad. Deception is an art, and Poyamuri has mastered it. He's always been a key bowler, whichever team he has played for, Mohan Prasad. The Lyca Kovai Kings will have the task cut out. The new batsman in. His middle overs are not going to be easy.
You're watching the dismissal of Suresh Kumar. He was a well-settled batsman, mind you. Still, Poyamuri was able to deceive him. That shows you what he's capable of.
He got a hat-trick. The Shriram TNPL 2022. This year he was on verge of a hat-trick. Couldn't get it. Arun Karthik choosing to bring Mohan Prasad a bit later, only in the 10th over.
It'll be interesting to see what Mohan Prasad does now, because the first ball he fired in right beneath the bat of Sai Sudarshan. Will he replicate that, or will he go for a different option? No, he does stick to the basics. Good length delivery, just a single.
A lot of responsibility on the young shoulders of Sai Sudarshan. Needs to play a big one. He's on 35 of 25. Another dot ball.
It was a good power play for Kovai. They got 46, but the last 30 deliveries have only fetched them 32 runs, which means the Nellai Kings are pulling things back now.
Yeah. That's right. Coach, I wanted to ask you this, WV, since you're here. I think the power play scores need to get a little bit higher in this tournament. 45 to 50 runs is a bare minimum, I would say, because of the reason the middle overs are getting harder. The new ball comes onto the bat, so you try and maximize that area, that passage of play, and then you slow down a bit. We'll talk more about this, the last ball of this over. End of 10, 73 for 2. Second qualifier, finals in Tirunelveli. WB, I was asking you, the power play. I think the run rate needs to go up a bit, especially because of the conditions.
Also depends on the skills of the batters in the side. If they are good against the fast bowlers, they'll go after them in the power play. And then towards the later part of the innings, when the fast bowlers come on, that's why the middle phase is always a little bit slower, when you have batters who can't really work the ball around or hit big hits of the spinners.
Yeah, I totally agree. Two days from now, on 18th of June, Salem Spartans take on the ballsy Trichy from Dindigul. It's another very scenic, beautiful ground. Natham Dindigul. Yeah, coming back to you, WB, on that point that we were discussing. I feel that the fast bowlers' quality in this tournament, it's not exactly of the highest. Another match on June 18th. We have the Dindigul Dragons playing the Secham Madurai Panthers. That'll be the 7:10 p.m. game. Yeah, coming back to you, WB, because today we see two good fast bowlers, Sandeep Warrior and Sonu Yadav. Apart from this, there is Natarajan, a few others, but overall the quality of spinners are much better. So the fast bowlers can be taken for some runs, just tactically.
Yes, tactically that's something that you'll always expect, but it also boils down to the mindset of the batters and also the skill sets they possess. I was talking about one part of the equation. The other part of the equation is some batters think they are good against the spinners, so they try and take it easy against the faster bowlers. They can't really play explosive shots or aggressive shots against the fast bowlers unless they get opportunities. So that is the other part of the equation here. So it depends on what kind of batters you have in your side.
Offside, cuts it. It's in the gap. Another Shriram for Sai Sudarshan. Every time there is a loose ball, a bit of width, capitalizes Sai.
If you have the skill sets this young man has, it doesn't matter whether it's a pacer or a spinner. He will dispatch anything that's offline a length, or he'll even create opportunities when he thinks it's the right time. Look at that enough width there, and he deliberately played it over the infield.
Played it late too. Allowed it to come near him to play that shot. Last ball. Sai Sudarshan will retain strike with that single. End of 11, 82 for 2. Runs the first one hard. Sai wants the second. That's what pressure does. When you run the first one hard, you put pressure on the fielder and you create a misfield.
You never cease to admire this young man. Look at the way he's played that ball and he's hustled straight away. You need to know as to how much of power you're generated when you play your shots, or with what kind of soft times you play the shot.
He never runs the first one slow. Always keeps pushing. He's a fit cricketer as well, Sai Sudarshan. All good qualities.
I've not seen him play much of a sweep shot. Have you seen him?
Plays the slog sweep. Tries to go in the air. Little straighter off the deep mid wicket. Sai Sudarshan. Projected scores 11 runs per over. Will get them to 180.
Again, the opportunity was there. Short and wide, but straight to the fielder. It's not enough if you play shots. You've got to try and somehow find the gaps. That's where you maneuver by playing either a little late or a little early.
Yeah, I try and get into those positions to access the gaps, get the ball off the middle of your bat. 4 runs so far of this over. Sai Sudarshan on 47. Again, running the first one hard. Will he take on the fielder again? Yes, he does. Mohan Prasad. But a good dive from Sai Sudarshan. And that's how you dive. He knows he's in. Took the fielder on, run the first one hard. I think he made the 2.
TV umpire to director. We have an umpire's review for run out. Can you give me the best side on replay, please? Grounded, grounded, grounded. Satisfied, batter is grounded before the wickets were put down. I'm satisfied, I'm ready with my decision for the big screen.
Any young cricketers watching this, that's how you dive for a second run. Sai showed us right there, putting himself on the line. The dive is what made it possible to complete the second.
Terrific running as he slid the bat past the lane. He was there like a Spider-Man. His entire body was in the air.
Another half century to this talented kid. Sai Sudarshan is in a purple patch. 50 to him of just 35 deliveries. 89 for 2, end of 12. Lyca Kovai Kings.
Change in the commentary box. Abhinav Mukund alongside LS. Good evening, LS.
Good evening, Abhi. Good evening, all. Certainly, good evening for people who enjoy batting of the highest order. If somebody said the pitch was tacky, yes, it is. But a player as good as Sai Sudarshan makes batting look very easy on any surface. He's got his half century. The strike rate in excess of 140. Tells you how much he can dominate any bowler on any pitch.
They have tried multiple tactics, LS. They've just not managed to keep him quiet. 7 dots only in a 36 ball stay is phenomenal. And he just goes on to find the 5th and 6th gears now post his 50. Straight as an arrow for another Shriram 4.
Terrific footwork. Look how steady the head is. When your head is steady, you see the cricket ball like a football. And he presses the full face of the bat. That happens when you look to hit towards the side screen. Have to take a look at his bag and wheel. Give us an indication of how he scored his runs. Plenty square of the wicket against the fast bowlers who've been on the shorter side, but every time the ball's pitched up, had these fluent drives down the ground. His early scores.
What I fear, LS, I just fear there are only 2 ways to possibly get Sai Sudarshan out. One, he gets tired and gives his wicket away. And second, he himself plays a loose shot. I don't think the bowlers are testing him enough. He is just looking on song.
That's it!
Even the top edge finds the gap and gets himself another couple. 10 off the over, it's 99 for 2. Just wondering where to hit the boundary.
Lax. Nice lax.
On the other hand, the bowler, Sonu Yadav, who bowled to him when Sai Sudarshan first came at the crease, was probably thinking what's the batsman going to do instead of thinking what he needs to do. Because the delivery down the leg side went for a 4, then he tried to make the adjustment, superb square cut for a 4. 100 comes up very easily, an identical number of deliveries. Sometimes the bowler, instead of being proactive, he thinks about the caliber of the batsman. What's he going to do, instead of a bowler thinking what he needs to do. If he bowls a good ball and the batter hits him, there's nothing that he can do about it. But if you go by the reputation of the batsman and the kind of form he is in.
That's it, all right. On to the DJ stage. His first boom, boom, boomer, super sixer for Sai Sudarshan.
This is what is going to happen. The bowler gets into a negative state of mind if you think about what the bat is going to do. And this quality player is having a wonderful time in the recent past. And one hopes that he continues this for a long, long time. Great skills, temperament. Temperament, he hits a boundary, and very often you'll see he looks for a single of the next ball. He's got all the ingredients that is required for a player to climb up the ladder very quickly indeed.
There's no doubting that Sai Sudarshan has been exceptional. You're speaking about the bowler's mindset, LS. As batters, we're always thinking about what the bowler might do. We're always thinking about the bowler. And sometimes when you're in good form, you're just playing the ball. You're not thinking what the bowler could or might do. But as a bowler, you need to understand you are the one that plays or has the first hand in ensuring something happens. We'll discuss this in the next over if possible. There's 9 runs coming off that over. It's 108 for 2.
I'll just take a point what you made in the last over, B. As a bowler, you take the ball, you get in touch, get together with your captain and set the field. We take a look at some classical shots for Sai Sudarshan.
Just a couple of boundaries that we started this conversation with. One on the leg side, one on the offside from Sonu Yadav. Got his innings underway, and then it was just him picking gaps at will, whenever he wanted, wherever he wanted. That's exactly Sai Sudarshan's story. All over the ground with just 1 6 tonight. That 1 6er of the previous over. Most of his boundaries have come through the offside. A couple of them behind square.
You see a couple of blue lines on that wagon wheel, square of the wicket in the offside. You must know, Abhinav Mukund, right arm over when a fast bowler bowls. If they're just back of a length, it's the normal angle. You see the blue line square of the wicket, where the TNPL offside is. They're very good square of the wicket in the offside, but you see a lot of runs in front of square. Maybe the 1s, 2s, and a few blues, the 4s, in front of square on a slow pitch. Those are not easy shots when the ball's not coming onto the bat. But just getting back to the bowler's mindset. The bowler sets the field for a batsman, and he's got to go bowl to the field.
I'll tell you someone who's bowled to the field, all right. It's Harish Kumar, who on top of the Ather Electric Bowler leaderboard. Shah Rukh Khan possibly will roll his over later in the evening. But just as you were about to say that, like to see Sandeep Warrior test Sai Sudarshan out with possibly a short ball. He's got the field for it. Something that we haven't seen today. There it is. But it's the slower bouncer.
So once the bowler sets his field, he's got to bowl to his field. Slow bounce is more dangerous than the faster bounces because it arrives slowly. And especially on a pitch like this, you've already gone through the shot and the ball arrives later. The bowler's tendency is, what's the batsman going to do? If I bowl it up, he might hit it out of the ground. So the whole thought process being on the negative or the defensive side is only going to go against the bowler.
Ram Arvind on the other end has been soaking up a bit of deliveries. Just speaking about the pace. He's bowled the fastest delivery of the tournament, 142 clicks for Sandeep Warrior. He can generate a bit of pace. But Ram Arvind, on the other hand, has played 15 balls and just got 10. No boundaries for him. And he will be feeling that pressure. Because Sai Sudarshan, on the other hand, is playing a blinder. Shah Rukh Khan will be getting itchy, sitting in the dugout, wondering when he can go and free his arms. Short ball will just be the single, and he will keep strike. Just 5 coming off it. A good over from Sandeep Warrior. 113 for 2.
Just a couple is not going to hurt them. They really sense the value of the wicket of Sai Sudarshan at this stage. If he bats till the end, 180 plus on. Arun Karthik making the right moves, but this man, Sonu Yadav, is the one who let him off the hook earlier on. Straying in line a couple of times, you can't bowl either side of the pitch.
Yeah, that's why he needs to get his focus back on track for his second spell. He will complete his quota. Slow ball could be another couple. No. Just a single.
Why is Sai Sudarshan looking for two, I wonder? Most people at the ground and in his team would be wanting him to take strike, take a comfortable single, keep strike. Sai Sudarshan, you're the man for the boundaries. He was looking for two. Not on.
Making sure the angles are right, his positions for Sai Sudarshan. The third is quite fine, but he's got two fielders on the deep and the offside. Wide. Sonu Yadav under a bit of pressure here because Sai Sudarshan's on strike.
They've got a lot of protection on the offside, which is changing over now, but still more men on the offside. So what's going through Sonu Yadav's mind? If I bowl outside off stump, I'm safe. But he's gone further away because of the pressure of having to bowl to Sai Sudarshan. Now fine leg's gone back. Square leg coming in, so the length's got to be fuller. Those are numbers, excellent numbers, fabulous numbers, consistency. So when the square fielders come out, you can be quite sure about the lengths that he's going to bowl.
Speaking of consistency, the Dream 11 commentators leaderboard consistently behind you, Ellis.
Not a bad man to be behind.
That's what I meant. What did you think I meant?
Tirish Kamini. Sadagopan Ramesh Badrinath is climbing up the ladder. I'm sure he's spending a lot of time. Badri does spend valuable time. Sadagopan Ramesh, just like his batting, very consistent. But Nani at number 5, known as Nyani, is dropping down the list.
There he is. Right now he's beneath me, but it's always the other way around. I'll tell you what isn't beneath him. It's him hitting those big sixers. Sai Sudarshan manipulating the field, the mid-off inside the circle for a boom, boom, boomer. Super sixer over long off.
It was deep in the crease. And his front leg was beside the line of the ball, enables the free flow of the bat. Because he was deep in the crease, that created the length to be able to hit through the line. We've seen a lot of batters towards the end overs stand very deep in the crease. So can convert the half volley Yorkers into half volleys.
This one on the leg side. Back-to-back sixes for Sai Sudarshan to end the 16th, 18 coming off it. But Sai Sudarshan is asking for the no ball as well. The umpires getting together to confer.
Lakshmi Ceramics, third umpire. We get the Hawkeye in action. But it's the umpire's review.
TV umpire to director. We have an umpire's review for waist high full toss. I've checked the front foot. It's a fair delivery. Can you give me the side on angle, please? Yeah, can you rock and roll that one more time? Okay. The ball is dipping. Can we have a ball tracker to confirm it, please? Yeah. I'm waiting for the ball tracker. Okay, thank you. Clearly below the waist. Thank you. Sai, fair delivery, Sai.
It's a 6. Back-to-back sixes for Sai Sudarshan. It's a fair delivery. End of 16. 131 for 2.
Good evening, Badri. Two good back-to-back partnerships here. Sai Sudarshan, part of both of them. That last delivery again. Seemed to be a hip high, marginal call there. But he dispatches that with ease. He's in such good form. Full tosses like that. It's like serving it up on a platter.
Pressure on the bowler. Sai Sudarshan well settled. He's got all the shots. It's a key stage here. Got 23 balls left. Oh, popcorn for the little one.
Entertainment on offer, popcorn is needed.
You want one?
Maybe
Did you
after
get
the stint.
It's hard to eat popcorn when you're doing commentary, Shabani. Maybe after. Abhinav Mukund was having one. He never misses an opportunity. Goes hard on the offside, but it's a fieldsman right there. That's the fan craze, fan box. 15 fans get TNPL tickets to watch a game. And there's a nice little fan as well in the fan craze box. Goes leg side. Doesn't have enough power on it to go to the boundary. It's that time, Shibani, to shift gears.
Absolutely, only 2 wickets down. Not many overs left now. Sai Sudarshan seeing them well, striking them well. Partnership of 68. You have the captain, Shah Rukh Khan, waiting in the wings. You have Mukilesh. Mohammed can taunt them as well. Plenty of hitters to come.
I'm sure it's going to be Shah Rukh Khan coming in next. Mukilesh is still wearing the helmet. I think he might have to take it off at some point. It's no brainer this time. Get Shah Rukh Khan.
The way Suresh Kumar and Sai Sudarshan were batting, 190, even 200 looked like a possibility. But the Nellai Royal Kings bowlers have really pulled it back. A lucky, young lucky fan there in the fan craze fan box.
In the air, has got height, not enough power. Fieldsman beneath it, takes it. Poya Murray is known for his deception. Another one of his deliveries deceives the batsman. Another slow one. Shah Rukh Khan gets off the mark. End of 17, 137 for 3. Third man, fine and shot. Offside he goes. There's a feeler right there.
A good time for Shah Rukh Khan to come in. Just 3 overs left. So good partnership between Ram Aravind and Sai Sudarshan. You could even say a timely wicket, which could help Lyca Kovai Kings. Ram Aravind did brilliantly along with Sai Sudarshan for that partnership. You can see a 66-run partnership and a 68-run partnership. That is excellent work. Of course, Sai Sudarshan has been the man today. Such consistency.
Batting on 80. Sai Sudarshan. Oh, he can play those delicate ones. Another boom, boom, boomer 6 from Sai Sudarshan. Gets into lovely position inside the line of the ball. Fine leg was in. What a shot.
We've seen square cuts, straight drives, and now we see innovation. He has everything. Exceptional. Playing the field, we saw that in the previous over. Playing high percentage shots and reaping rewards.
You can bowl any line, any length, any ball. He's got an answer for it. Sai Sudarshan. It's a very good wide Yorker. Need that sort of a delivery to keep him quiet. Sai Sudarshan goes on to 87. He is equaled his best ever Shriram TNPL 2023 score. They got their best two batters out there, Sai Sudarshan and Shah Rukh Khan. What would be a good total, Shibani?
At 14 and over from now, they're looking at 179, which is what they scored in their first game as well. Well bowled here with Poyamuri, and now Sandeep Warrior only has 2 balls left. But with Poyamuri still to bowl 1 over, it's dicey.
What is the total you are looking at, Shibani?
Either way, it's going to be a good chase.
I'm not going to let you
I'm
go
looking for a
until I want a
last
number.
over finish.
Give me a number. You have to give you a number, Shibani.
I'd like to see another 30 runs from these two.
175, says Shibani. Outside edge. Pace is a double-edged sword. It can cut your own hand, and it's cut Sandeep Warrior this time. Through the kitchen sink at it, Shah Rukh Khan gets another boundary.
A lot of width on offer, goes for it. A thick outside edge flies to the boundary. That's his style of play. He's there to hit it last few overs. Doesn't matter how they come as long as they come thick and fast.
They all count. That's what matters. 12 runs already of this over. Sandeep Warrior under a bit of pressure. The best man to have in these end overs is Shah Rukh Khan. He can play those big shots. Where is he going to go? Sandeep Warrior. Hits it hard. Over mid-off. And another boom, boom, boomer 6. 18 runs coming off that Sandeep Warriors. Over 155 for 3 now, Lyca Kovai Kings. All right, tell me. Your last chance. Is it still 175? Are you going up?
Let's go 180 now.
Let me come back to your answer. Fan craze, flash, superstar. Undoubtedly Sai Sudarshan at the top with 163. Shibani, this is like an interview. You've got one opportunity. You got to stick with that number. Tell me, what is it?
180.
180. All right. 2 more overs, 24 runs. Shibani says.
Carves that away, running for 2 and makes it quite easily in the end.
Excellent runner, Sai Sudarshan. That's what I like about his batting. It's not just the big shots. He's got all of them. But then he runs well as well. He's a busy player.
And he's been out there since the beginning. The first wicket fell at just 2 runs. And he's still running the first run as hard as he did when he walked into bat. A testament to his fitness.
His dad and mum both are sportsmen. No wonder. In his jeans as well. Leg side. Is there a fielder? No drop shot.
Poyamori bowling brilliantly here. He's known for his death bowling, his variations, his slower deliveries. He's bowling the right length as well. He's bowling those off cutters. Ball's not coming onto the bat, but it's also important to bowl the right length, so it's more difficult for the batters to get it away.
He's mastered the art of deception. Look at Shah Rukh Khan, where he's standing. He's standing close to the stumps here. And that is the reason he wants that length. Was pitched slightly short, but Shah Rukh Khan was almost standing on the stumps. He got that length, hit into the gap, another boundary for him.
Well weighted here. Another slow delivery from Poyamori. He really had to wait for that ball to come close to him, but as soon as it was there, he was able to unleash with all the might and power that he possesses for a Shriram 4.
You could say patience is a virtue. Playing late is a gift. That's what Shah Rukh Khan did. Allowed the ball to come near him so that he could maneuver it into that gap. Follows it up, smartly so, with a single.
The ball that Shah Rukh Khan hit for a boundary, it was a little shorter, and this one, both slower deliveries, much fuller. So he couldn't go onto the bat. He couldn't stay tall and try to pull it, but it was too slow for him to go straight for a 6 as well. So very well bowled Poyamori.
Are they watching the match on the phone? I wonder.
Listening to your commentary, Badri.
Oh. Pressure on the bowler. Poyamori trying to go wide. The wide line is a guideline. He's trying to push it, but a bit too much this time.
Sai Sudarshan batting on 90. We've already seen very strong through covers, point, leg side, anywhere you bowl. I can't bowl that wide.
Straight to the fielder. Is it a run out? Yes! Excellent fielding from Sonu Yadav. Sai Sudarshan wanted to take him on. Clean pick up and a good throw. Well done Poyamori for coming to the stumps as well. Goes big into the wind. Gone. Excellent catch in the deep from the fieldsman. Placing himself right on the line, but the umpires, I think, might do a DRS or a check. It's an umpire review to see if the fieldsman has taken it cleanly.
You can speak that umpire.
TV umpire to director. We have an umpire's review for boundary catch. I've checked the front foot. It's a fair delivery. Can you give me the best angle for the catch, please? Yeah, roll it through. Yeah, one more frame, one more frame. Yeah, just keep going, keep going. Yeah, satisfied. Catch fairly taken. I have my decision for you on the big screen.
The Lakshmi Ceramics decision. Confirms a clean catch. Shah Rukh Khan goes for 17. 19 overs up here, 165 on the board.
Mohammad can hit it hard. Brave from Arun Karthik, throwing the 20th over to Mohan Prasad, the spinner.
Shah Rukh Khan going for it, looking to go big, but very well bowled by Poyamori, not giving him any width.
Downtown goes Mugilesh. Another boom, boom, boomer 6. It was close to the fielder's hand at long on, but it had enough. Much needed 6. 180 still on, Shibani.
Teasing the fielder there on the boundary. Taking him on. You saw his entire body weight going into that shot. Almost like your golf drive.
Yeah, there was a big swing. Good swing of the bat. No second thoughts. Goes offside. If the first one was good, this was even better. There's nothing wrong with the delivery. There was a long off. There was a deep extra cover. None of them stood a chance. Another Shriram 4.
Picked that gap to perfection. Got into a brilliant position. Very well balanced. Picked the right area to hit that ball.
Fitness in your body, clarity in your mind can do wonders. Pressure on the bowler now. Mohammad pushing it wide. Pushing that wide line a bit far too much this time. I like the composure of Mukilesh. 10 of 3 for him. This time goes even squarer. The fieldsman has some work to do. Bit too much work. He can't get to it. Not getting committed. And 180 has come, Shibani. Well done on your call.
Very well played here. Was right on that wide line. Really had to reach for it, Mukilesh. Does very well to get some bat on it. And that little bit of bat was enough. You have 3 fielders inside the circle. Short third, backward point, cover point. And the 2 fielders on the line on the offside are long off and sweeper cover. The previous one went to the right of sweeper cover, so he may have adjusted a little bit. And then he hit it to the left of sweeper cover. So brilliant batting here by Mukilesh.
15 runs already of this over. Last ball, Mohan Prasad. Goes offside again. They're going for the 2, taking the fielder on. But in vain. But they wouldn't mind. They've done a good job here. Lyca Kovai Kings, 181 for 5. They have posted off the 20.
Last ball, you have to go for that second run. It was on. It was the right thing to do. Every run matters. Had there been a fumble or the keeper hadn't collected it cleanly, they would have gotten an extra run. But they finish on 181. Scored 90 runs today off just 52 balls. Suresh Kumar contributing. Ram Aravind, good partnership alongside Sai. Shah Rukh Khan with 17. And Mukilesh, 5 balls, 15 runs.
Time here in Coimbatore. Sonata countdown. Time to play. Swing and a miss from Sri Niranjan.
Obviously, he's decided he'll play some shots, but what is also equally critical is that he needs to look at the ball. He was looking at the place where he was shaping to play the ball. And that's the reason he could not make any contact with the ball at all.
Sometimes the simple things are the hardest to do in our sport. Watch the ball. Pretty looking at the result. Reset. This time some bat on and he'll be off the mark, Sri Niranjan. The tickle down the legs.
It is right underneath his eyes, so he couldn't have taken his eyes off the ball. And he opens his account. Arun Karthik will be expected to provide some fireworks in the power play because they need to get a little bit ahead in the power play. As
This is going to be a quality matchup. Arun Karthik went all guns blazing the previous game. And he goes fast ball! A nothing shot from Arun Karthik. And Thamarai Kannan has his man. It could also be the scoreboard pressure. Last game, first ball, he hit the spinner for a 6. Arun Karthik usually takes his time, the first 10 deliveries. But it's going to be crucial for someone like an Ajitesh to step up. He's played one season, has had a great one. Look at that strike rate, but played more as a finisher. This is a new role. Batting at number 3. And again, you see that ball stopping on that pitch. You spoke about that just before the start of this innings, Raman, and you can tell you can't bat like how Sai Sudarshan batted. You've got to make your own strategy.
Yes, Ajitesh should look at this as an opportunity. Normally he comes when hardly anything is left for him to play. But now he's come at the top of the order. It's a big opportunity. If he can make an impact here, he'll really make a great impression.
What a start from Thamarai Kannan. 1 run and a wicket. 1 for 1.
Not established himself in the TN side. It goes to show the kind of competition that's prevailing at the moment as far as the left-arm spinner's lot is concerned.
He should have a slip here. He bowls that delivery extremely well, the one going away to the left-hander. Which is why he needs to have that slip.
Will the door be locked after the horse is bolted? That one almost seemed for a left-arm spinner.
This one was the ball turning in. The orthodox left-arm spin dispatched by Sri Niranjan over square leg. His first and his team's. Shriram 4.
Normal, conventional left-arm delivery. The first 2 deliveries are bowled with the seam vertical, more like a seamer. This was a stock delivery from the left-arm spinner, but straight in direction.
What a shot. He timed it really well, Sri Niranjan. For a moment, I thought it could almost go to the boundary. Fetches him a couple of runs. Good effort from Ram Arvind in the deep. Sai Sudarshan doing the clean-up duties. Wide down the leg side. Doesn't want to give him the length. Mid-off, mid-on inside the circle. Raman, I think it's a very dangerous field because anything up and full can go straight.
But you can't help it during the power play. You cannot cover all parts of the ground. You got to leave one portion of the ground open. And you got to hope that you get the lines and the lengths right.
Seven of that over. At the end of 2, it's 8 for 1. Edged. And will be Ajitesh off the mark with a Shriram 4.
Slip should have been in place. This boy's picked up a wicket, and that too of the dangerous Arun Karthik. He seemed to be in good rhythm, and the pressure is on the Nellai batters. Try and add to it. There he was making room for it and then letting the bat go. Picks up a boundary.
Yeah, the slip came out for that fielder at short cover catching. And because he bowled a couple of balls fuller and the ball went in the air, it was almost a reaction from Shah Rukh Khan to place that fielder there.
Don't laugh, Avi. What I'm impressed about Ajitesh is that he's not changed his approach. He's looking to play the way he knows to play. Sometimes what happens is when guys are sent at different positions, they think they need to play differently. It's not mandatory.
This time in the air, but over the top, one bounce, 4. Quality batting from Ajitesh this time around. A comprehensive boundary, the second one of the over.
I think he's more or less looking at playing shots through the offside. That's how he shapes up, and there he had the opportunity. Enough width, and the length was ideal too for him to go over the top. One bounce into the fence. Good hit.
Another change in field. The third comes in as a sweeper in place. Edged just over that fielder. He just came in, the third fielder, but couldn't manage to hold on to it. Third boundary in the over.
Cricket has always been called a gentleman's game, never a fair game. Good delivery, good seam position, good movement off the seam. Induces an edge. The fielder was there as well, but just eludes the fielder. And the batter gets a boundary for a very ordinary shot.
Two edges, one of the middle of the bat. It still counts. This is the over they needed. 12 off it. 2 deliveries to go. This time on the pads. Should just be the single. And it's important for Nellai Royal Kings to get some runs in the power play, because you are behind the 8 ball if you're going to be 30, 35 even. The loss of 1, because Arun Karthik's gotten out. You need that impetus to take you into those middle overs. I think they need to be at least 50 by the end of the power play.
It's been a good over so far, 13 already. And both these batters are looking to go for it.
What a shot! He screamed that! That's out of the ground! A boom, boom, boomer! Super sixer from Sri Niranjan. 19 coming off it, 27 for 1. They're unrelenting in their attack, the Nellai Royal Kings. The left arm spinner, the receiving end this time around. Ajitesh picks up another Shriram 4.
This is good stuff from Ajitesh and Sai Niranjan. They're looking to play shots, and they're succeeding too in picking up boundaries. They're finding the gaps and they're going over the infield at will. And the pressure is definitely on now for the Kovai Kings.
Smart running. Hesitation from the fielder as to which hand he had to throw.
It's important for a fielder to get rid of the ball quickly enough. You don't get that much of time if you got to effect a run out.
Down the leg side. Wide the signal. Searching for answers, the Lyca Kovai Kings at this point. And M. Siddharth being defensive, trying to slide it onto his pads. That's better.
That's what happens when you have a square leg on the boundary and a mid-wicket on the boundary. You are very cautious of bowling onto the pads, bowl a middle leg stump line. And that's the reason he is considered a wide as well.
Edged again, but this time finds the fielder. 4 fours already for Ajitesh, and looking to add on to that tally of the left arm spinner.
Well ball, well ball.
This is smart from M. Siddharth, not giving him any room to free his arms through the offside. Finds the fielder again. 3 dots to finish the fourth. It's 34 for 1.
Sri Niranjan just seems like a player. Stand and deliver kind of player. He just stands right there. If it is in his slot, he just goes for it. Just seems like an arc park player. Got to keep off his arc. You pitch it up, especially, he will just go right beneath it.
He keeps it very simple. Just go for it.
T20 cricket allows you to play some scintillating batting. You could just stand and deliver. Those are our scorers, keeping the numbers in check in the Shriram TNPL 2023. Ajitesh goes big. Into the wind it was, didn't matter. Had enough. They've got a big target to chase. Need more shots like these. Another boom, boom, boomer 6 for Ajitesh.
What a shot. He's taking the bowler on. Gets into a good position. Not a big made man, but packs a punch. Incidentally, in the last TNPL, it was at this ground against Lyca Kovai Kings. Scored a 38 off just 13 deliveries.
The size of the man, Shivani. It's the size of the heart. Ajitesh is rocking back. Nothing wrong with the delivery. Slightly short. He didn't even get 100% contact. But that's with these Kookaburra balls and the modern day bats. You need decent enough contact, and if you get that elevation, it will go all the way. Offside. There's a fieldsman there. Sai Sudarshan does the cleanup. This is the Shriram TNPL, but this is either Tamil Nadu's #1 electric two-wheeler. Scintillating and amazing colors. Acer 450X. It's the intelligent scooter, Shibani.
They pack a punch as well, just like these two batters. The left-handed Sri Niranjan, the right-handed Ajitesh. Plenty of power on offer with the Aether.
They're challenging you. If you ride it, try not buying it. The last ball, a good delivery, dot ball, 42 for 1, end of 5. Good start.
At some point, it stops being surprising when you see him bowling at all stages of the game. He did the same last year as well, picking up wickets at crucial intervals.
He's a smart operator, the skipper as well, so he definitely understands the situation, knows what to do. It's a full house here. Outside edge, diving hands. Got the fingertips, but not enough. Another streaky boundary for Ajitesh.
A valiant effort there at short third. Going for it with everything he's got. Nicely tossed up by Shah Rukh Khan. Great effort there again. But that ball trickles to the boundary for a Shriram 4.
Goes leg side with the wind. Nobody's out there in the deep. Didn't get enough. Ajitesh, did they just get the one? It's got to be some poor running. Ajitesh would have known he didn't get 100% contact. Should have run the first one harder.
Looked like it should have been at least a 2. Looked like Shriram Niranjan perhaps assumed that was going to the boundary. There was no fielder in the deep in that direction. Or he's just saying, let me take on Shah Rukh Khan.
Give me the strike. All the batsmen won the strike in the power play. Well bowled from Shah Rukh. He's varying the lines and lengths. This one fuller. Niranjan couldn't get underneath this one. The last ball of power play coming up. And it would be just a single. End of power play. Nellai Royal Kings 48 for 1. Leg spinner. Skiddy customer. Not a big turner. These are the kind of bowlers we're seeing a lot of success recently in T20 cricket because of their ability to control the line, not giving any sort of room for the batsman. It was an easy single there. What was Ajitesh doing?
A bit of misunderstanding between these two batters. Just 2 runs ahead here, Nellai Royal Kings.
Yeah, at this stage, Nellai Royal Kings 2 runs ahead. You see a big game on the cards. Shivani, Ajitesh, riding his luck. He's got some streaky boundaries. They all count.
He's been going for it. He's been brave. Playing in a different position today. We've seen him lower down the order. Arun Karthik went early, but he hasn't changed his style.
These are the days. Any other day, any of those shots could have gone into the hands of the fieldsman. And not today. That 50 has come for Nellai. Outside the off stump, just wide of the point. Sweeper cover, far too straight. Some poor bowling there, lot of width on offer. The partnership is worth 53 now. Another Shriram 4 for Ninja.
Nicely played that one. He was trying that earlier in the over as well. Uses his wrists well to guide that in the right direction. And it's a Shriram 4.
He's all hands. Sri Niranjan. This time on the leg side. Good fielding from the fine leg fieldsman. Saved some runs. Jataved ending his first over. End of 7, 55 for 1.
Well ball, Shabash!
Straight away, starts with one that turns. Sri Niranjan's feet not moving much. He's pretty much playing from his crease. Nice bit of turn there.
I reckon Niranjan should go for it, Shivani. He's just needs to go because with his technique, he's going to find it very hard in the middle overs to get some runs and boundaries. He's a stand and deliver player. Look at that, he's struggling. Some fancy footwork from the short third man. 12 size boots does the job.
He's been trying. He's been throwing his bat at many of the deliveries. Fancy footwork, yes. But had he stepped on that ball, he might have had to been carted off by the ambulance.
Nice to know. The Kaveri Hospital have supported the Shriram TNPL. Ambulance ready. The driver is ready. Good to know that it's there. But even better to know that it's a huge six. What a shot. That's out of the park. It was a long hop from Nikhilesh, but it was a longer shot from Aditesh. Another boom, boom, boomer six.
Brilliantly played, picked up that length very early. And the free flow of the bat. And it goes the distance.
Is the ball coming back? Every Kookaburra ball is worth 15,000 rupees. If I was the one finding that ball, I don't know whether I'm going to return it. I might just get myself on either scooter and go off with it. Shibani, would you return it?
Yes, I want the game to go on. It's an exciting phase.
Shriram TNPL has made plenty of balls. I wonder which ball is this? Did this ball come back or? End of 8, 63 for 1.
Creamed away beautifully, but finds the fielder who makes a hash of it. No harm caused. As I say, good evening to Ellis.
Good evening, Abhi. It's a very good striker of the ball. The fielder, the deep feels it. Niranjan not going at a very good strike rate. He's going at 100. You can see missed and edges 45%. The other deliveries 55%. So he's not been able to keep up with his partner. His partner's doing well. So this partnership is surviving at 63 or 48. But it's time to break free. Try and do something.
I'm sure Queen was your time, LS. The rock band, Queen, you're quoting them. I'm a big fan.
Yeah, they are. You seen the movie?
Sensational.
Brilliant movie. Similar, the scores, but the difference could be the classic Sai Sudarshan.
Wide, that's a harsh call. The square leg umpire's decision, that one, because he immediately said it went over the head. Confirmation.
Already deep in the crease. What would you assume for the no ball and the wide is the normal batting position. But he was so deep in the crease, but the umpire's decision stays good.
Just a single again. A half stop from Shah Rukh Khan. And this is good from the Lyca Kovai Kings. Even though Ajitesh is going at a fair clip, Niranjan batting at a strike rate of 96 is not helping their cause.
With so much batting at the disposal, Niranjan can just throw his bat around. You want to give Ajitesh the freedom and the strike as much as possible.
That's what he can do. Slower ball gone wrong. But Ajitesh hits in the middle of the bat and gets himself a boom, boom, boomer, super sixer.
Perfect example of how this innings is going. Single of the first ball by Ajitesh, then a dot ball, then a wide, then a single by Sri Niranjan. Then it comes to an important delivery. This man hits it all the way for a six. To keep up with the required rate. 9 so far, and the required rate is 9.71. So Ajitesh at the moment is a big relief for Nellai. Royal Kings, the longer he stays, the better it is.
It's looking really good, Ajitesh. doesn't seem hurried at all, even though he had a bit of luck at the start. A couple of boundaries going off the outside edge. G. Ajitesh is looking like he's on top of this run chase at the moment, Ellis.
Even the last shot was very classical. He might have just got the single, but using the depth of the crease and presenting the full face of the bat.
Swing and a miss for Sri Niranjan again. That's the end of the over. It's 73 for 1.
Well ball, top bowling.
Respecting the good balls, but putting away the bad balls with aplomb. Siddharth back into the attack.
Well ball, well ball.
It is Sri Niranjan's turn now, because he needs to go after the left arm spinner to the short, relatively shorter side, on the leg side.
He's missed a lot of deliveries. Hasn't even made decent contact. Lyca in their entire innings had played 34 dot balls, but Nellai in the 10th over played 27 dot balls.
High in the air. Doesn't have the distance, but he spills it. B. Sachin, the fielder. He was under the ball for a very, very long time. Unfortunately, grasses it.
Yeah, in the air for a long, long time. He was also concerned about the boundary cushions. Losing balance, losing the ball. Looking to break free. That's what he needs to do, Sri Niranjan. Big opportunity again.
He was still moving, LS, when he was taking that catch.
Well ball, top bowling, top bowling.
That happens when the batsman slices the ball. He doesn't make good enough contact. He ends up slicing it. The ball still swirling in the air. And also that breeze in the ground blowing across.
Well ball, well ball.
It's so very important. Remember your uncle, T.S. Mohan, giving fielding practice. You've got to get underneath the ball as quickly as you can, so you can get that allowance in the last few seconds for the swirling ball.
When you're partially side on as well, it helps when it's swirling, because you give the allowance for you to bring your hands down.
Well ball, well
But it's been a great over from M. Siddharth. Just 3 runs off it at the halfway stage. It's 76 for 1.
Important over this for the young man, Jataved. Parents live in Hong Kong. This boy studied in Durham. Would visit Chennai every summer. Worked on the skills. Hard-working boy. He's had a good beginning to the TNPL.
Be a good contest with Sri Niranjan. There's googlies. High in the air. Will this be taken? This time makes no mistake. Redemption for B. Sachin. Sharon Ply, power catch of the match for the young man.
Well ball, well ball. Come on.
This is the way he bowls normally, the last delivery. Little more height, little more spin. Flatter, extra bit of bounce. Finds the fielder who completes the catch easily in the end. Sachin earlier dropped one, this time he picks up one. Sharon Ply, power catch of the match. He shouldn't be looking to bowl quicker. I thought there was a bit of nervousness in the last game when you're making your debut, especially after having been in the reserves for a few seasons.
Shot again. Ajitesh picks up the gap. And with those couple of runs, it's a well-deserved 50 for the young man, continuing his form from the previous season in a different role. Just 51 of 33 balls. But his team needs for him to hang on.
High percentage of his runs coming in boundaries. First 50 in the TNPL and the first of many more with the kind of quality shots that he's executed. And he's picked up the googly as well. So the promotion doing wonders for the young man. He's grabbed this opportunity with both his hands, playing at number 3, early wicket going down. He's shown the ability, he's shown the temperament, and he's shown a lot of maturity in this innings so far.
He knows his work is only half done, because Nellai need exactly 100 at this stage in 9 overs and a single ball. Hrithik asking for a change of glove. Quickly take a look at the Dream 11 fantasy players. Obviously you had Sai Sudarshan in your team, but if you did make him captain, you will be quite low on that Dream 11 list. You had to make him captain. Poyamori amongst the points as well, and Ajitesh creeping up as we speak. It's been in sublime form, Sai Sudarshan, this season. Single to finish that over. A successful one for Jataved. 83 for 2.
All the SRKs are known to do strange things. The current run rate is 7.52 and the required is climbing in excess of 11. Needs to go up in a hurry. The acceleration's got to be quick. Quick like the Citroen C3.
Good running from Ajitesh. Running the first hard, comfortably making it. That's acceleration for you, LS. Like this one. The Citroen C3 World Urban Car of the Year. Citroen is a born French and made in India brand with 100 years plus legacy. Now hashtag express your style better than ever. Visit citroen.in to know more. In a car, stay behind the line when you're running. You need to cross the line.
Imagine one shot and being run out. Makes it even worse.
Ball.
That's timed well. Could be 2. Sai Sudarshan wide at long on. Let's hope he completed this one.
Sense of urgency from Hrithik at the non-striker's end.
Well ball.
But he has to bat till the end. Young man with a strike rate of 151, Ajitesh. Because this partnership is slowing things down.
Yeah, 94 in 50, and it is a tight game. Possibly 55-45. Shah Rukh Khan, Sai Sudarshan underneath it. And he's taken it comfortably. You don't see him drop too many. And Shah Rukh Khan comes in and picks up Hrithik. full toss to finish the over, but a successful one for Shah Rukh Khan. It's 89 for 3 at the end of 12 overs.
Another dot ball. It's me, Badri, joined by the lady, Shibani. Welcome.
Good evening, Badri. Looking for an exciting end to this game.
Well ball.
Nicely played down the ground there. Sonu Yadav had a tough night with the ball.
Nice catch by Sai Sudarshan. Great awareness. Was close to the boundary line. Ball was swirling in the wind. Getting underneath the ball is the key to taking these catches.
Well ball.
Tries to go offside.
Top bowling.
Ajitesh has been good. A different role for him. 57 already. Holding this innings together for Nellai Royal Kings.
Goes big. Sonu Yadav. That's with the win. Another boomer 6. Talented guy, Sonu Yadav. With ball in hand, he's a good athlete. Another sixer coming from his bat.
Big hit this one. Didn't quite time it, but that tells you how powerful and strong Sonu Yadav is. That ball went high into the night sky. And his first 6 today.
Tries to go for another big one. Required rate slowly climbing to the 12-run mark. This is the wrong one.
Mixing it up nicely here, Jatavid.
Offside, in the gap. But Sai Sudarshan, he is everywhere tonight. Making a big impact in today's game already. End of 13, 99 for 3.
கோயம்புத்தூர் அப்படின்னு அவ்வளவு வார்ம் வெல்கம், எல்லா இடத்துலயும் அவ்வளவு அன்பு கிடைச்சிருக்கு. இங்க ஒரு சில பெண்கள் இருக்காங்க. எவ்வளவு என்ஜாய் பண்றீங்க கிரிக்கெட் ஆக்ஷன் உங்க ஊர்ல?
நாங்க ரொம்ப என்ஜாய் பண்றோம்.
இந்த பர்టిక్యులர் மேட்ச் யார் ஜெயிப்பாங்க?
லைகா கோவை கிங்ஸ்.
சூப்பர். அண்ட் அதான் மிகப்பெரிய ஐபிஎல் நட்சத்திரங்கள் உங்க ஊர்ல வந்து விளையாடி இருக்காங்க சார். இங்கே நீங்க பாத்தீங்கன்னா ஒரு ஷாருக் கான், ஒரு சாய் சுதர்ஷன் அவ்வளவு சூப்பரா விளையாடினாரு. மத்த பிளேயர்ஸ் விளையாடுறாங்க. சோனு யாதவ் ஒரு ஐபிஎல் ஸ்டார். எவ்வளவு சந்தோஷமா இருக்கு இந்த கிரிக்கெட் நேர்ல பார்க்க.
ரொம்ப சந்தோஷமா இருக்கு.
சாய் சுதர்ஷனை பார்க்கறதுக்கு ரொம்ப சந்தோஷமா இருக்கு. குஜராத்ல கடைசி ஃபைனல்ல சூப்பரா அடிச்சாரு சாய். சென்னைக்கு ஆப்போசிட் அடிச்சாரு. ஆனா சாய் வந்து செம பெர்ஃபார்மன்ஸ் பண்ணாரு. கோயம்புத்தூருக்கு சாய் சுதர்ஷன் இருக்கும்போது ரொம்ப சந்தோஷமா இருக்கு.
Okay, he's feeling very happy to see Sai Sudarshan play this way because he's seen him play in the IPL in the final. And Sai Sudarshanோட இன்னிங்ஸ் கோவை தமிழ்ல சொன்னா எப்படி சொல்லலாம்? Mass is the word. அதாவது கோவைனா மாஸ். கோவை is mass. It was fantastic interacting with these people. எதை சொல்ல விரும்புறீங்களா?
bro RCB fan bro. சோனி யாதவ் போனி நேர்ல போய் சந்தோஷமா இருந்துச்சு bro.
அப்ப நம்ம தேவா.
Yes bro, உங்களை பார்த்து அதோட சந்தோஷம் bro.
Okay, thank you. எங்களுக்கு அவ்வளவு சந்தோஷம். He says RCB. He's an RCB fan. He wants Sonu Yadav to hit couple of sixes from now. It's a lot of excitement over here. Back to you guys in the com box.
Thank you, Muthu. Muthu's down there interacting with some fans. It's the last game here in this Coimbatore leg of the Shriram TNPL. It's been amazing, Shibani. You enjoyed the last 5 days?
Absolutely amazing. Plenty of enjoyment, plenty of excitement. You can see how excited the fans are to see such superstars playing, youngsters getting opportunities. We've seen some big hitting. So it's a treat for the fans, this TNPL taking it to different districts. A brilliant tournament.
Hits it leg side. What a shot from Adijesh. It's a ram shot. It was into his body. Got into great position. It's another classical boomer super six.
An unconventional pickup there. He is seeing the ball so well. Not difficult to play that shot, and you can see the kind of form he is in. We saw glimpses of this in the last TNPL. today scoring his first 50 and continuing on.
It's a great shot to have in your armory. Creates lots of problems for the opposition captain and the bowler. You have to keep the fine leg in. When you bowl that Yorker, even when you nail that Yorker and it goes for 6, what can the bowler do? Very, very useful shot. Oh, the TN selectors are here. To you are Radhakrishnan to the far right. He's here watching the proceedings. I'm sure they're going to spot some talent from the Shriram TNPL 2023. It's a faint edge. They will steal a single. End of 14, 111 for 3. Tries to go big. Sonu Yadav. I think the ball has beaten every one of them. Yes, buys it is. A lucky boundary, but they all count.
Brilliantly bowled Manimaran Siddharth again. No width on offer. Misses everything. Unfortunate for Lyca, but Nellai will take it.
Yeah, the world is round. He went for some few unlucky boundaries, Sonu Yadav. But when he's a batsman, he will definitely take it with both hands. Offside! In the gap, the fieldsman has some work to do. He will cover it. Just a couple of runs.
Sonu Yadav looking good with the bat. Shah Rukh Khan sitting at the edge of that circle.
Firing it into the body of Sonu Yadav.
Siddharth bowling a great over here. Yes, 4 byes, but other than that, has been tight. Ajitesh's wagon wheel. Can see quite a few 6s all along the leg side.
I like the clarity that Ajitesh possesses. And he's out there in the middle. When he wants to go for a big shot, there is full commitment towards the shot. He knows exactly where he wants to play. Very important in T20 cricket. Tossed it up. Small change in the field. Shah Rukh Khan going himself to the deep extra cover. It's a hot spot. The left arm spinner bowling. Tries to go leg side. Will just be a single. End of 15. 121 for 3. Goes offside. Ajitesh hasn't got enough on it. I get the feeling here that something's going to give Shibani. Sonu Yadav is going to go for it. He might get a big one, or he might fall as well.
Absolutely, they're pushing 12.5 runs and over, so they need to go 1 or 2 big overs, and they're back in this.
Chataved to Sonu. Didn't get the length. Firing it in to Sonu Yadav, not giving any room.
You have Kiran Akash with 3 overs left. Shah Rukh with 2. Jataveda's final over now.
Trying the delicate touch. Almost played it into the hands of the keeper.
Playing it very, very late. But yes, we can see Mohammad has 2 overs left. Kiran Akash has 3.
He's bowled well so far, Jataved. 3 balls, just 3 runs. They wouldn't mind the singles at the moment, like our Kovai Kings.
This is very good from Jataved. Bowling the 16th over. Batting team needs 12, now 13 runs and over to get this. He's bowling very tight, mixing it up with his googlies.
Outside edge. When your time is right, it's right. He's had a streaky run. Another one, Shriram 4, it all counts.
He's being brave, going for it. He had to. That ball was quite wide and spinning away. That'll help them 8 runs off this over so far. 1 ball to go. Can he get another?
Running the first one hard. Taking on the fieldsman. Good running between the wickets. Another 2 to end the 16th over. 131 for 3.
Maybe not, because Sonu Yadav with a wild hoik and Kiran Akash picks up a wicket of the first ball of the 17th.
Ajitesh will have to keep going, but he needs some support from the other end as well.
A lot of these twos. The running has been exceptional. Ajitesh taking a leaf out of Sai Sudarshan's book. He's been really good running between the wickets. A very heartening sign, giving the strike back to Arun Kumar. He believes in his ability.
Played with soft hands, and that was what provided them the opportunity to come back for the second. But this is going to be a very critical over as far as Nellai is concerned. They need some big hits here so that they don't really leave it till late. 15, 20 in the last over can be very dicey. They've got to get a little bit ahead here in the next couple of overs.
Went to the wrong end, perhaps. Shah Rukh Khan could have gone to the strikers. Decided to turn around, lost valuable seconds.
It's good idea, but he could have been in trouble had the ball found the target. The idea was to try and give the strike to Ajitesh. He succeeded in that.
Nicely bowled. The change of pace saw him coming down the track. The Dream 11 fantasy players. Sai Sudarshan and Ajitesh on top of the charts. Foya Mori with 89 points. Shah Rukh with 52. This time high up in the air. There's no doubt that it's going to clear the fence and hits our com boxes for a massive boom boom boomer super sixer. Different ball, same result. -2. Boundary to finish the over. A massive over. 144 for 4, and the Nellai Kings are still in the hunt.
And he's equally adept on the leg side as well. We'll tend to see a lot of players who have a tendency of shaping up to play more towards the onside, so they lose out on anything towards the offside. But that's not the case with Ajitesh. They are looking to try and pick up singles as well, so that Ajitesh is on strike more often than not. But all he needed to do was just tap and run.
Just playing his second game, SJ Arun Kumar. Still 38 needed of 17. Wide. That's the dot ball gone to waste. Mohammad looking to strangle him.
This is another important over for the Nellai Royal Kings. If they can have a big over here, get about 14-15 runs, I think it'll definitely be a pulsating end.
Shahrukh coming in at cover to save the single. That looks close. The umpire has given it. And straight away, the batter has also gone for the Lakshmi Ceramics DRS.
TV umpire to director. We have a player review for LBW. Original decision is out. I've checked the front foot. It's a fair delivery. Can we start with the front on spin vision, please? Rock and roll that one more time. Ball is passing close to the bat. Can we have ultra edge to confirm it, please?
Just building it, ready.
Yeah, ultra edge building. Stand by. Yeah. Roll it through. Yeah, flat line. Roll it through all the way to the pads. Flat line. No bat involved. Can we go to the ball tracking when ready, please? Pitching outside of impact in line, wickets hitting. Sai, you can stay with your original decision of out. I will let you know when you are on screen. You are on screen now, please signal out.
Important to pick up wickets. Nicely done from Mithun. But Ajitesh comes back on strike on the fourth ball of the over. That in itself is a win for the Lyca Kovai Kings. Even the last over, he managed to get 10 runs of the last 2 balls. But can he do that every single over?
Yes, he has to make his effort a lot more satisfying than it would be otherwise.
85 of 50, batting at 170. Two of this over so far. It's high in the air. He hasn't got enough. But the fielder, even though he's one of the quickest men around, M. Siddharth, couldn't get round to it.
He was playing it safe there. There's enough time in there for him to have just rushed in and tried to see if he could get closer to the ball. This is the wicket that you need. So it was worth it. Even if you had to concede a boundary in trying to go for a catch, it was all right.
Swing and a miss. Good from Mohammad. The asking rate now closing in on 16.
He's looking to make some room. He prefers that offside. It's only a second option for him going over the leg side. And that's the reason he's got so many runs.
Practicing to go straight. Will Mohammad change his pace or go with the same option of seam up? The last ball was there in the slot to be hit. They need a big one to stay alive. Nellai decides to keep strike instead and take 6 balls of his own. 2 overs left, 149 for 5. What a start to that over from Kiran Akash, nailing that Yorker.
It's not the easiest of deliveries to bowl under pressure. But Kiran Akash does well, of course. He's buoyant because of the wicket he got in the previous over. There's a shot third in place. He's got to get it right.
This time, he misses the Yorker and it goes sailing over the long on fence for yet another maximum. 150 up for the Nellai Royal Kings.
We saw him shadow practice in the previous over of a similar shot. and he's executed it here when the opportunity presented. And there it is. Is really sailing way into the crowds. He doesn't just clear the fence. He believes in big hits.
This time on the offside, finds the gap. Sai Sudarshan. What a sensational stop. Saved a certain boundary. They managed to get 3. Saved a valuable run. Really hope he's okay. M. Siddharth and Sai Sudarshan definitely saved the boundary.
Was it a collision after this? There was that inadvertent tackle there.
I'd say swing like nobody's watching. That's what he does, but doesn't go for the catch. Mukilesh deciding against it. The last second, just a single.
The things that pressure can do. Ajitesh started off throwing his bat at anything and everything. Promoted up the order, did not get his timing right. But once he got his timing going, there's no stopping him. Sixes were raining of his bat, and they're all clearing the boundaries by a huge distance.
This one goes straight again. Should be a couple of runs. That is still a good result for the Lyca Kovai Kings. Because with that couple of runs, he's gone to 99 of 57. But the dilemma for him, Raman, is whether he takes a single and keeps strike.
He has gotten rid of a big dilemma of him being a finisher.
That's high in the air, that's coming towards us again. 6 to finish the 19th, and what a way to bring up your first ever TNPL 100. 58 ball 100 for Ajitesh. Mithun on strike. Doesn't time it well. But is that a good result? Is that the result the Nellai Royal Kings needed? Because the Centurion is back on strike.
Any which way you look at it, emotionally or dispassionately, you would want Nellai Kings to win this game for the terrific effort from Ajitesh. It cannot go in vain. Hopefully, he'll take his team past the line.
That's what Shah Rukh Khan will be thinking about Sai Sudarshan's innings. Didn't get to 100 though. This man has single-handedly taken his team. Will Arun Karthik regret that final over of a spinner? Or will Ajitesh get him those 14 runs? High in the air, he screamed that! That's out of the ground! He smashed it for another boom, 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 a super sixer.
What's he got in his hands for a bat? He definitely lives life king size from the sixes that he is hitting. 8th one, just sailing way over the boundary line. And the spectators are in danger here at the Ramakrishna College of Arts and Science.
What a game to be having on the final day here in Coimbatore. The crowds and us personally have been treated to this sensational innings, one of the best perhaps ever in TNPL. Taking some time, Mohammad and Shah Rukh Khan having a long discussion. 8 runs needed of 4. Is there another twist in this tale? Reset. Yorker nails it. Oh, hits the stumps and takes the single. 7 needed of 3. Is that the luck the Lyca Kovai Kings needed?
Unlucky, one must say, because it was nailed down the ground. That could have perhaps eluded the long on and long off, because this boy is hitting the ball very powerfully. In fact, extraordinarily powerfully. But that finds the stumps at the non-striker's end. That powerful drive, he's got to contend with just a single.
I wouldn't have taken the single personally. Mohammad would rather bowl to Mithun. And that's what happens. He hits the stumps, he's gone! There is a twist in this tale because Ajitesh wanted to come back on strike. And the keeper, cool, calm, collected as ever, Suresh Kumar, hits the stumps. And it's Lyca's game now. Poyamori on strike. He hits it well. He grieves it. Poyamori, you beauty! What a game we're witnessing. Poyamori hits it right out of the ground. First ball.
All the three results are possible now. A tie, a win for either side. And what a game this has been. It was a challenging target for the Nellai Kings. They lost the big fish of the first ball. Then comes an unlikely hero at the top of the order. Ajitesh comes and creams the Kovai Kings and gets 100, gets out of the fourth ball of the innings, leaving the side needing 7. What does Poyamoli do? Comes out and whacks it into the crowd.
This is some game we're witnessing. The Battle of the Kings hasn't been a letdown for sure. Poyamori. Wow. Imagine the nerves. You would have been sitting in wondering, where is this game going? Comes in nonchalantly, hitting a ball over mid-wicket for a 6. All 11 fielders inside the circle. 1 run needed off the final ball. It's a Yorker.
That's it! It's done! It's done! What a victory this for the Nellai Royal Kings! Absolutely brilliant! Poyamoli plays an important hand here. He would have only batted 2 deliveries, but he's made people remember this for a long time. Nobody is going to forget what he did in a hurry. In as much as nobody will forget Ajitesh's century. Sensational innings from him, but his teammate ensured that his effort did not go in vain. Fabulous victory for the Nellai Royal Kings.
What a chase. The Nellai Royal Kings losing their skipper early, but Ajitesh has played one of the best innings in TNPL history to take his team home. We've witnessed one of the finest games here in TNPL, and fittingly so, the last day of the league stages here in Coimbatore. Before we move on to the next venue, Shah Rukh Khan and his team have just been beaten by the spirit and resilience of the